The world of ARMY was shaken to its core today as Are You Sure Season 2 unexpectedly unveiled a moment so powerful, so intimate, and so shockingly real that fans around the globe could only sit frozen, staring at their screens while whispering the same exact question: did Jikok really just reveal that, now? It wasn't an episode anyone expected to explode the way it did. It began like any other playful segment between the two BTS members with a chemistry so natural that even the most casual viewer couldn't help but notice their comfort with one another. But as the minutes passed, as the cameras kept rolling and the tension built like a storm forming quietly at sea, something rare happened, something that changed the way fans saw their dynamic forever. It all started with a simple challenge, the kind that usually makes everyone laugh. But this time, there was a strange electricity in the air. Jungkook was unusually quiet, and Jimin kept giving him those soft glances filled with meanings no one could decode. The staff even seemed to sense it, whispering in the background while the cameras continued capturing every micro-expression between the two. Fans watching live noticed it instantly. The comments flooded in: why do they look so nervous? What's happening between them today? Why is Jungkook blushing? Little did anyone know, all of those tiny clues were leading to the moment that would blow the fandom sky high. When the segment reached the halfway point, the unexpected began to unfold. Jungkook, who usually deflects personal topics with jokes or playful laughter, suddenly became serious. Not uncomfortable, just profoundly sincere. His voice softened. The room went silent. Even the background music stopped, leaving only the raw sound of breathing and anticipation. Jimin, sitting beside him, shifted slightly closer as if he could sense what was about to surface. His eyes locked onto Jungkook's, and something unspoken passed between them. Then it happened. Jungkook confessed something he had never said publicly. Something about their relationship that fans had speculated for years but never heard confirmed. The camera zoomed in instinctively, focusing on the raw honesty in his expression as he admitted how deeply Jimin influenced him, how much he relied on him, how many moments in their journey had been shaped quietly by Jimin's presence behind the scenes. It wasn't dramatic in the way scandals are dramatic. It was emotional in the way truth is emotional, simple, powerful, grounding. Fans watching began screaming into the chat, taking screenshots, losing breath over every word. Jimin's reaction made everything even more intense. Instead of laughing it off, instead of brushing it away as a joke like he usually does, he reached out and touched Jungkook's shoulder with a tenderness that stopped everything. His voice trembled, not visibly, but enough that the microphone picked it up. He acknowledged the truth Jungkook had spoken, admitting that there were things he too had held inside for years. His words were soft, but they cut straight into the hearts of everyone watching. That moment, just that 1 minute of unfiltered truth, became the most replayed, most analyzed, most discussed Jikok moment in years. It wasn't scripted. It wasn't a fan service bit. It was something real. Something genuine. Something that left even the production staff wide-eyed behind the cameras. The show didn't stop there. The producers, sensing that something historic had just taken place, made the bold decision to air the full interaction uncensored. No cuts. No edits. No softened transitions. They let the world see the rawest version of Jikok ever broadcast, and as the show continued, the emotional weight of the moment only deepened. Jungkook and Jimin began sharing stories, tiny, private memories fans had never heard before. Moments from trainee days. Moments from their early debut years. Moments from tours when stress and exhaustion threatened to break them down. Moments when they quietly depended on each other in ways the cameras never showed. Jimin revealed there were times Jungkook supported him without ever saying anything. Silent gestures. Unexpected help. A steady presence when the world felt overwhelming. Jungkook, in return, admitted that Jimin taught him how to be brave in ways he never acknowledged publicly before. That Jimin was the person who helped him face himself. That Jimin understood him in ways no one else ever had. The room felt sacred. And fans watching felt like they were witnessing a piece of history unfold. The episode took an even more shocking turn when the producers introduced a hidden camera segment showing behind-the-scenes footage from Season 1. Clips that had never aired. Clips that captured private interactions between the two that showed just how deep their trust had always been. One clip in particular went viral instantly, a moment where Jungkook pulled Jimin aside after a stressful day of filming and reassured him with words so heartfelt that even the crew had been moved to silence. The footage showed Jimin with his head slightly bowed, overwhelmed by the pressure of the show, the weight of expectations, and the exhaustion of filming multiple schedules. Jungkook approached him quietly, placing a hand on his back, whispering something the mic barely captured, "You're not alone. I'm here." The staff watching live teared up. Fans streaming the new episode broke down emotionally, flooding social media with messages like, "This is the Jikok moment we waited for our whole lives," and "I can't believe they kept this from us until now." But the real shock came at the end. The producers played one final clip, a never-before-seen confession recorded during a late-night interview session in Season 1. Each member had been asked to describe the person who impacted them the most during the project. Jungkook hesitated at first, smiling shyly toward the floor. But then he said it, Jimin's name. Not just casually, not just because they were working together, but because, in his words, "He's the person who changes me in ways I can't explain on camera." Fans weren't prepared for it then, and they weren't prepared for it now. When the episode cut back to the present timeline, Jungkook was visibly emotional. His eyes shimmered under the studio lighting. Jimin reached out again, squeezing his arm gently. And the two shared a moment of silent connection that was more powerful than anything spoken out loud. The audience watching from home felt it. The staff felt it. The whole world felt it. As soon as the episode ended, social media exploded into a firestorm. Jikok revealed trended in over 60 countries within minutes. Fan theories multiplied at lightning speed. Edits flooded TikTok. Twitter became a battlefield between fans screaming, crying, analyzing every frame. Instagram overflowed with screenshots, quotes, and collage posts. Even non-ARMYs started tuning in, curious about what kind of moment could create such chaos. What shocked everyone even more was the response from the entertainment industry. Celebrities posted cryptic reactions. Journalists scrambled to publish think pieces. Variety shows replayed the clip. Psychologists were invited on broadcast panels to analyze the depth of their communication. Relationship experts praised their emotional honesty. Commentators marveled at how rare such authenticity is in the entertainment world. But beyond the chaos, beyond the explosions of theories and excitement, there was something deeper at play. The unspoken truth that emerged from Are You Sure Season 2 was that Jikok's bond was far more profound than anyone expected. Not romantic. Not platonic. Not easily defined. Something in between. Something above. Something uniquely theirs. Something the world had the privilege to witness only because the cameras happened to be rolling at the right moment. The fandom was left breathless. The walls that once hid their truest feelings were momentarily lowered, revealing the kind of bond that only few people in a lifetime ever experienced. As the final credits rolled, one question echoed endlessly through the global fandom: what does this mean for the future of Jikok? And no one, absolutely no one, knows the answer yet. But one thing is certain, the secret has been revealed, the moment has changed everything, and Are You Sure Season 2 will forever be remembered as the turning point that uncovered a side of Jikok the world had never seen before. The shocking truth is finally out. Are You Sure Season 2 unveils the most emotional and unexpected Jikok moment ever captured on camera. Fans around the world are screaming, crying, and replaying every second as Jungkook and Jimin reveal a side of their bond that has never been seen before. This episode changes everything: raw emotions, untold stories, hidden memories, and an unforgettable confession that shakes the entire fandom.